Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. My name is D'Angelo, aka Darth Max from thegeeklife.com, and I'm here today with Autumn Days. Now, I know you personally, but do you have an actual cosplay page?
Yes, it's actually Autumn Days Cosplay.
Perfect, that works. Yeah, good branding, yeah.
Yes, I'm like, yeah.
So she's a fantastic cosplayer in the Arizona community, and I'm always curious, what is your origin story in cosplay?
I grew up in a very artistic family.
Good, yeah.
And then my brother actually knew a couple of the famous cosplayers that actually get paid professionally for this.
Wow.
And so we went to when Margaritaville was still around up in Gateway.
Yeah.
We met for a giant party there, and I got to talk to them, and I just fell in love with all their costumes. And so the next day, I started designing all my costumes, and a couple months later, it was Comic-Con, and even though they were really badly made.
Was it Phoenix Comic-Con? Or
yes,
was
it was Phoenix Comic-Con.
Okay,
yeah. Even though I shouldn't say they were badly made because my grandma made them for me.
Oh, really?
And then I got picky, and she taught me how to sew, and that was back when I was 10 years old, I believe.
Wow, are you serious?
Yeah, I started cosplaying really young.
Jeez, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Usually we hear people like 2008, 2009 when Jessica Negri got involved. That's when usually most cosplay. But you've been doing it for quite a while. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been doing it almost 8 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Perfect. And over the years, would you say was your favorite moment in your cosplay sort of career? Was it a small victory that you had early on, or was it something major that actually happened?
That's really tough because one of my favorite cosplays to do, of course, are Disney princesses.
Yeah.
And my favorite.
You did a great job, by the way.
Thank you. And my favorite ones to do are especially the well-known and the unknown ones. I don't consider her Disney. Everyone does, but Anastasia.
Okay. Yeah.
And so I just love seeing little kids come up to me and
praise you and
all. Praise me. And I had one little girl. I was actually in Anastasia, and she looked underneath my dress, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And she goes, I'm looking for your tail, Ariel. And I'm like, okay. She thinks I'm Ariel, and boom, change character.
Yeah, right?
And it was just it was really fun. And then actually a couple weekends ago, I was in Dallas, Texas for A-Kon.
Okay, cool.
And I was cosplaying as Ladybug from the show Miraculous Ladybug.
Oh, nice.
And I had a bunch of little kids just following me. I had my own army of little kids, and go defeat Hawk, go defeat him. And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Was there a cosplayer for Cosmoth there?
No, there wasn't. I was the only Miraculous Ladybug.
Yeah.
Cosplayer that day because it was the last day. But yeah, they're just following me around, and they're cheering me on and do the thing. And I'm like,
nice.
I love kids, but at the same time, it's just I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, oh God, please.
Yeah.
Nice. And on the opposite question, what would you say is your least favorite moment that you've had? Was it some small some small defeat, or it was something major that sort of happened where cosplay just didn't work out, or something like that?
It was back when Frozen came out,
okay.
And it was the Elsa Apocalypse, as we call it, at Phoenix Comic-Con.
It was, yes.
I was in the masquerade, and it was I think my second masquerade that I was in.
Yeah.
And I was doing Elsa, and I did a transformation costume. Well, of course, Elsa Apocalypse happened, and there was 4 other Elsas in front of me. And so I'm like, great, no one's going to really cheer me on.
Yeah.
And I was really bummed out, and then as I was on stage, I had a slight wardrobe malfunction. My top dress got snagged on my bottom dress, and it just looked horrible coming off, and so that was my small defeat, but it was just I learned from my mistakes, and I grew up bigger from that.
Right on. Good. That's a great way to look at things. Yeah. And perfect. And a bit of a silly question. If you could take one character from any universe and bring it to this world to be your best friend for life, who would it be?
Ooh.
Would it be a Disney princess?
No.
Okay.
I either have to pick. I have 2.
Okay.
So, Lightning Farron from Fantasy 13. I love her to death, and I just think she's the chillest person in the world. And I just want to stare at her and I'm you're cool. Or Pira Nikos from Ruby.
Yeah.
I cosplay her, and she just seems like a really cool person to hang out with. And I'm just yes.
Right on. Nice. Good answer. Good answer.
Thank you.
So it is a Sunday where your bank account's full, your car has full gas as well, and you have no obligation whatsoever. All your friends and family are all busy. How do you spend this Sunday where you have all free time and all resources?
Ooh. That's a really tough one because I don't have that very often.
Yeah.
But we live in Arizona, so it's really hot to do anything outside.
True, very true. Except pool parties. And all that.
Except for pool parties, obviously. Yeah. But I would either want to just take a trip somewhere.
Yeah.
Or if I absolutely could, I would just. This is gonna be really silly, but I would just want to go hang out at my work with the penguins and stuff like that, and just sit there and be
Yeah, 'cause
like,
you work at an aquarium, right?
yeah,
Okay,
well,
perfect, yeah.
interning. So
Okay, yeah.
I just want to sit in there with the penguins and be like, you guys are awesome. And then, even though I got attacked this morning by some of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they're chill, but at the same time they're jerks.
Yeah.
So it's just like you're cool, but at the same time you're mean.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's how I would actually, because that's what I do every Sunday. Is I actually do hang out with them.
Oh,
And I
cool.
just hang out with them, and I mean it's just really chill. Like, because you know sometimes they're really chill, sometimes they're jerks. It all depends on what mood they are.
Right on. That's true. Awesome. Well, what piece of advice do you have for an aspiring cosplayer? Now, usually when I ask this question, people respond with like, "Don't give up," you know, keep chasing your dreams. But you've been in it quite a while, and what would you want to know from another cosplayer that you wish someone had told you when you were just starting out?
Know your limits. I've actually sleep deprived myself many times working on cosplays last minute. Have lots of preparation. Always test your stuff.
Yeah.
Like test it weeks in advance. Always try things on many times, because you might make something like a month before the convention and then it doesn't fit. It's too big or too small.
Yeah.
Always cut bigger, and because you can always make it smaller later.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just have to also just know your limits, really.
Okay.
Because I've sleep deprived myself, and I've made stuff up wrong. I've injured myself because of like sleep depression.
Yeah, I've been talking to a lot of cosplayers here, and they all show me their war scars of like hot glue gun burns or like.
Oh, my hot glue burns right
exactly.
here. Even though some of them are like messed up with like penguin scars, I'm just
It's
like.
all right. Badges of honor. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, know your limits. That's really what I say. With cosplay wise too, like don't whatever you do. If you're a man or woman, whatever. If you're wearing a corset, don't go tight where you can't breathe, because you might injure yourself.
Yeah.
So again, know your limits.
Good piece of advice. And where can we find you online?
Instagram, you can find me at Autumn Days, and it's 2 S's.
Okay.
Facebook, it's Autumn Days Cosplay.
Yeah.
And again, with the 2 S's. I'm actually starting up my YouTube soon.
Yeah.
And it's going to be just straight Autumn Days. And then if I ever fix my gaming system, maybe on Twitch as well.
Awesome. All in the same brand?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Well, it was great talking with you, and hope you have fun today. And then good to see you guys later. Bye.